Well, Kendrick, maybe we're a better road team than we are a home team. Kendrick, what do you think about that?
Well, you can't do no worse. Listen, man. Listen, I want to congratulate a player tonight, Walt. I want to congratulate a player. I didn't think it can actually happen. I didn't think it may be in Wrigley's, believe it or not. I want to congratulate Enrique for building the tallest building in Arlington with all those bricks he put up. It's a pure brick building. The tallest one in the city of Arlington. You can see it from a mile away. She was truly building houses in the greater Arlington network. Listen, man. First off, hi everybody. It's your boy Ken. Also, Walt, Big Cheers, and a special guest with us.
Yeah, we got Uncle Sean. We got Uncle Sean Heath here, the official voice of the Dallas Mavericks right now. I don't know. Is that Chris Arnold? No. That's not Chris Arnold. That is not Chris Arnold. It sounds kind of eerily.
It does sound like Chris Arnold.
Eerily familiar to Chris Arnold.
Yeah, but kind of like this season.
I'm not sure, but that sounds racist for you to say that.
Yeah, as we're kicking people out of the arena right now, Kendrick.
Unfortunately for Uncle Sean, he had to see another Dallas home basketball team with Dirk Nowitzki in the building take a hot L.
I went over there and had a good conversation with Dirk. We caught up on some good times. Me and Dirk did a few minutes ago.
Also Victor Wembanyama with the braids was in the building too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, man. But unfortunately,
he was.
Unfortunately,
we got Uncle Sean Heath here now. Uncle Sean, should I say it's been a rough couple months for you. Now you got to come here and watch these Wings team.
How so?
Well, I don't know if you know, you're one of your favorite guys over at the Maverick. He's no longer with us.
Sean Sweeney, did he get the Phoenix job?
No, not Sean Sweeney.
He ain't dead. Well,
don't mention that name on this show.
He ain't dead.
What, Sean Sweeney?
Don't mention Sean
Why
Sweeney.
You got beef with Sean Sweeney?
Don't mention Sean Sweeney name on
Why you got beef with Sean Sweeney?
Don't mention Sean Sweeney.
The sweetest leprechaun you ever met.
Coach Sweeney.
Somebody on this show has been on his head on the platter for like.
Listen. It was just that 2 years ago that when he took over head coach in that Denver game up at Mile High, he called a play and Luka looked at him like, man, what in the world are you doing right now?
I blame that on altitude.
Oh, on the altitude. So talk to me, Uncle Sean. How has the last couple of months been for you? Since the big trade. I haven't had a chance to talk to you.
I avoided major injuries, so I count that as a win.
Okay, you avoided major.
I didn't tear anything, so it was good. I didn't have any misdiagnoses or anything. It was good. I personally, physically, was doing pretty well. Emotionally, it was a challenge. I have a weird sort of relationship because I'm a Mavs fan first.
Right.
And now I work for the Mavs.
Right.
And so it's, I got, my mind says one thing, my heart says another, and it was tough, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was hard. I don't know why the universe hated us so much with all those injuries, but I like getting the good news on Kai.
Okay.
Surgery went well, and he appears to be rehabbing really well. That makes me very happy. I think all the other injuries, everything is something that can be.
I really feel like that's Chris Arnold.
They can be rehabbed. Trust me, Chris Arnold did not come all the way to Arlington at UTA in this building to record a goodbye announcement.
He could have. It's a very possible he could have.
If anybody knows how Chris Arnold sounds, it's me. I know that man's voice. That is Chris Arnold. That is not Chris Arnold.
Okay.
Damn, the corpse is cold already.
So yeah, it's been a bit of a challenge, but things are looking up.
Now talk to me, because I was getting ready to head to New Orleans for the Super Bowl when I found out about the trade. What were you doing when you found out about the Luka Doncic trade? Where were you at? What was your headspace?
I was asleep.
You were asleep?
So my phone was on Do Not Disturb.
Oh.
So
you had to wake up the next morning to find out?
When I woke up at 7:00 that Sunday morning, I didn't have any notifications on my phone at all. And when I turned the do not disturb off, I had like 50 text messages from numbers that I don't have saved in my phone anymore. By the way,
WTF?
tip, if I haven't talked to you in a year, your phone number's not in my phone anymore. I'm just saying. So you don't need to reach out to me for tickets. Just know that. So I woke up and my phone just was blowing up. And it was all some variation of WTF, what, dude, no way, it's the end of the world. But nobody was saying what was happening until I got like 20 texts in. I saw the one from my daughter, and she said, "Did we trade Luka?" And my heart stopped. I'm like,
"Whoa,
what?"
So you had a heart attack?
Metaphorically speaking.
Okay.
I had to open my laptop and go and look to see, and then the next 24 hours were people texting me and me trying to find any whisper of hope that it wasn't true.
I can't remember if I'm one of those people that text you.
Because I texted,
you did. I texted so many people, like, I rifled through my phone. I'm like, I'm getting ready to plane to go to hit New Orleans.
Nobody said,
what?
Are you okay? Not one person said that to me. Are you okay? Nobody said that. Just in case anybody's wondering.
Nobody's wondering. He's okay.
I was
here.
Okay, and I am okay. Thanks.
We might not be okay after watching these Dallas Wings play. Okay.
Hey, I get to announce for two teams that have the number 1 overall pick in 2025. It's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. They'll figure it out. Paige has only been a member of the Wings a month. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, of course. This is not rock bottom. This is the
There's
beginning.
like 3 players on this team basically from last season.
That's it.
So it's a whole new team. They're going to build. The thing is, you would hope that during a long training camp,
you
have a chance to build an identity and find the identity. Hey, is that Chris Arnold?
Well, somebody tell Chris Arnold to knock it off. Good Lord.
Maybe that is Chris Arnold. The three time. So you would hope during a long training camp that's where a team would build their identity and they'd find it. But there's a difference between scrimmaging against your teammates and going all out against other teams when it matters. And I think I'm going to say the first 10 games are going to be rough.
It is going to be rough.
But they'll find their footing. They'll figure out each other. They're still learning where to be, who likes the ball where. It's okay. It's going to be fine.
Well, I was just telling Kendrick at the beginning of the pregame show, maybe we're just a better road team than we are a better home team. We're about to find out Wednesday night when we play. Who said we play Wednesday night? We're going on the road. Oh, I think the Lynx. Yeah, we play the Lynx, don't we?
Yeah,
we play Minnesota again.
We play the Lynx, Connecticut, the Lynx, Atlanta, Connecticut.
Oh, we can get a win off Connecticut. That's going to be a win right there. We can get a win off Connecticut.
Just because Minnesota hung 99 on them doesn't mean we can.
Yeah, I'm just saying we can beat Connecticut. That's an easy win. What about Atlanta? I don't know too much about it. I watched Atlanta. They got Brittany Griner down there.
Well, they got beat by Washington.
Any team? Hey, listen, I watched Washington play the other night with Aaliyah Edwards and Sonia. They got something over there.
I do think this is going to be a playoff team.
Yeah.
But they're not going to look like a playoff team the first 10 games. But when they figure it out, when things click, this team's going to be fun.
They are going to be fun. You see little spurts of it here and there right now. It's like, we went on a 9-0 run going into the fourth quarter.
If you get to a point where you trust, I'm not going to use the P word, but then you get to a point because, Daryl Morey, no thanks. I'm not going to use that word. But if you get to a point where you can trust the system and you trust the other players on your team, it's just going to become easier for everybody.
Right. So we got you here. We talked about the Luka. So you get a front row seat. How do you like Paige so far?
I'm surprised at how under control she plays. She doesn't play like a rookie who's nervous and skittering and throwing the ball away. She doesn't seem pressured when they're pressing her full court. She seems like she's just playing basketball. It doesn't seem like it. And a perfect example, when Luka came into the league, it didn't look like anything different. It actually looked easier for him. And he actually commented on that, that one comment that started the firestorm. It's easier to score in the NBA. which is true because of the rules and the dimensions of the lane and things. It is easier to score in the NBA. Paige does not look like the WNBA is going to be hard for her.
No. I mean, we've seen highlight film of her since she was like 11, 12, 13 years old.
She just looks really
I just
settled.
I feel like she always makes I feel like her and Caitlin Clark always make the right play.
There are a lot of players in the WNBA that are fundamentally sound, like they're just dialed in from the jump. And yeah, Paige seems to be one of those players. I
think that at times what Arike does is what she's gonna have to do. Just take the ball and just be like
take over.
Just take over. So in certain moments, because she's trying to gel and try to not. I feel like she's trying not to step on Arike's toes, but this is her team now. She's gonna have to say
it's the same. I mean, I'm gonna make Mavericks references here, so just
deal with it. Go ahead.
Strap in, deal with it. It's the same thing that Kai and Luka had when they first got there. They were both deferential to each other, and they're both legendary players in their own right. And it took them a minute.
Right.
I think it's going to take a minute. I'm very happy that I think this squad is better than last year's squad.
Way better.
And I think this squad has players that Arike can trust.
Right.
And Arike doesn't have to do it all herself. She can trust them.
But
it's going to take these players stepping up and playing like they can play. And the first two games, everybody's a little tentative. Nobody wants to step on anybody's toes. And that's good because that means they respect each other.
Well, we had a remark here from Brian Sweet. He said Arike didn't need to rush many shots in the fourth quarter.
There are players who have a mindset that when their team gets down 10 or more, it just something clicks in them and they go into takeover mode. And that is an amazing talent and a skill and a mindset to have. It can be detrimental if you have other players on your team that can also help you come back from that deficit.
Right.
It's not a negative. It's a great trait to have. The fact that we have Arike Ogunbowale and she has that trait, that's a huge win and a huge positive for the Wings.
Well, so you're the voice of the Mav and the Dallas Wings too now?
Right now, yeah. Unless you
say right now.
Unless you know something I don't.
That's what I'm saying. So for right now, what do you mean right now? Like you
could
just
at this
change?
minute, yeah.
Okay. I mean, you have plans on leaving us?
Nothing's guaranteed in life.
Nobody's job secure over there.
Yeah. Just look at the whole. They cleaned house. The whole staff was gone. That was here last year. Whole staff. So how do you? Let me ask you. How do you like? Do you like this better than the Mavericks? I'm not gonna say you like it better, but it's a little bit more easier.
It's a different vibe because, and I just really figured this out today driving down to the arena. The energy that I put out at a Mavs game is very aggressive. It's just gonna sound stupid, but if you should know what I mean. It's very masculine. It's very aggressive, very gruff, very tough, very come on, right? Like let's go. And in this building, it's very much girl dad energy.
Smooth.
It's girl dad energy.
Yeah,
and I'm a girl dad.
Right.
I mean, my daughter's 22. She grew up watching Mavs games. She has told me, Daddy, when you do Wings games, you're very different. And she likes the way I do Mavs games. And so she said, you need to do more of that. And I told her, look, that's not this jam. It's not that vibe. And we're still figuring out. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to be the full screaming Dallas Mavericks Sean Heath that people know, because that's not the right vibe for this team. That's not what.
And these games are in pretty early. You can get you a good night's sleep.
I don't know about that. I still hate losing. So I still feel, the anxiety when my team doesn't win. I mean, I know it's not my fault, but still, I'm a fan. I want us to win. So, the energy at a Wings game is great energy. The fans are really good. They want to get into it. They want to yell. They want to have fun. And I'm feeling it out. I'm learning. I don't want to step on their energy. So I'm learning to have more of a girl dad vibe. That's the only way I can describe it.
Well, also, we love anytime you can sit down and join us, man. Of course, I had to ask you to come up here. We had to get one person up here. We're going to get a whole lot of other people, but definitely want to thank you for joining us. Anything you want to promote or tell us you got going on?
I mean, if you like Big 12 baseball.
Okay, so tell me about that.
Well, so I've been fortunate enough to do most of the Big 12 Baseball Championship tournament games that are played out at Globe Life Field. That starts on Wednesday. First game's 9 a.m. 4 games Wednesday, 4 games Thursday. The 2 semis on Friday, and the finals on Saturday. Other than that, it's going to be all wings all summer.
All wings all summer. So we're going to be spending a lot of time together this summer.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
You're not going to be able to get – well, you already can't get away from me. I know when you walk through the arena, you're like, I'm like, this guy.
Uncle Sean.
Every building I walk in, this guy's there.
You know,
he's more places than Chris Arnold.
That's funny. Well, that's a lot. Good Lord,
that's a lot.
Yeah, I know that's why.
Really, he's here with
nobody is more than
here at the,
nobody is anywhere more than Chris Arnold.
That's what I 2 places at once.
When I read it, I said, "You just can't get away from me, can you?" He started. He was like, "What has been since the street name that last time we seen each other?" And I was like, yeah, it's been that long, man. It's been good. I said, look good. You look good, man.
You know what? I love the fact. You asked me how the season went. Let me go back to a Mavs.
Okay, let's do it.
The fact that I get to say Dirk's name every once in a while, you cannot imagine the joy that brings to my heart to get to do the Dirk. I will do it anyone ever asks me to do it. I'll do it. To get to do that when he's in the room brings me joy. To get to intro Luka on April 9th, the way that I got to, the way that he should be introduced, I almost teared up. It was because I didn't, on Christmas, I introed him and then he got hurt. I never got to say his name again because he didn't play a game before he got traded. And so to get to intro him on April 9th, the way that he should be introduced, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I had a big problem with that game. I had a really big problem. I had a problem with the way Dallas was, showing.
No, I don't want. I ain't talking about. None
all
of that.
This love, and it was just sickening. Do you know Tobias went and bought a Lakers Luka Doncic jersey?
What?
If you want to wear a Mavericks Luka Doncic jersey, I'm cool with that. But to go buy a Lakers Luka Doncic and wear it in your arena,
Walters hated Luka before he even took off a Mavericks jersey. So don't ever buy that.
Thank you. Did you hear Uncle Sean just say
right?
That's not cool, bro.
Not cool.
You don't buy Luka Doncic Lakers.
There are like 47 different
Mavericks
jerseys you could perfectly get. I
Lakers.
wouldn't chamois my car at the car wash with a Lakers jersey. What are you doing? Man, come on, man. I was in a good mood. Why'd you have to tell me that?
Well, you had to know. You had to know because I was disgusted.
What? And he was all being buddy. Said hi to me at the home opener here for the Wings. He's like, hey, what's going on? You
might be seeing him here. You might be seeing him here in a little bit, but
he better not see him. Go catch hands.
Listen,
you know what?
You trying to put hands on Uncle Sean?
Yeah, we got to push hands. Touch him up.
You know what? I can't dab him up anymore. Sorry, I can't do it. I cannot support that.
That is disgusting. So let me ask you this before we let you go. Did you agree or disagree or dislike or like the trade with the Luka whole deal?
Oh, hold on. What? Mom? What? Okay, I got my mom's calling me. I gotta go.
And with that, you need to know.
And with that, Uncle Sean is leaving the building because he doesn't want to be on record to answer that question. I knew that would get him out of here. He might come back though. He just might come back to answer the question.
No, he answered that. Because he's gonna be permanent. He's gonna be permanent on the Wings if he answers that question.
We tried it. He won't give us an answer. I tried to stump him on that one.
This is Sean in the parking lot. He won't answer that question.
Good journalistic question.
Okay, so blot him out.
You say what, Kendrick?
If you can blot him out and scramble his voice, he might answer the question for you.
There you go.
Put the black bars over my face.
Wait, we got a question for you. Uncle Sean, I know he's trying to go to game 1 at the AAC on Wednesday night. Are you going to be in there for the Stars on Wednesday night?
Sadly, I am not.
Sadly, he's not, chicken.
I'm doing Big 12 baseball.
Big 12 baseball.
7. I'll be at the ballpark 7 a.m. to midnight, Wednesday and Thursday. 4 games both days.
Will you be able to get to any Stars games? This run?
My buddy, man, I wish. If they make it to the Cup Finals.
Mm-hmm.
I got a chance.
Okay.
I got a chance of getting in the building, but we'll have to call in some favors.
Like you don't have them.
I don't. I work for the Mavs. I don't work for the Mavs.
I know, but you said the favors.
I don't work for the Stars.
The favors. That's he. Oh, there he is right there. There he is right there. The culprit himself.
I can't see you.
The culprit himself. You got some questions to answer for, man. So Uncle Sean's trying to figure out what's up with this Lakers Luka jersey that you had on.
That's not true. That's got to be a lie. No. That's got to be a lie.
No, it was a thing.
As we got at Tovash T in here.
Sorry about the press conference, that whole situation. I'll explain that in a minute. But no, man, I had to wear that.
You were making a statement. Was it a statement? Is that what it was?
It was a statement. It was a protest.
Okay, then that I will allow.
I should have walked.
But don't buy no more Lakers gear. That one time I'll give you a pass. Don't buy no more Lakers gear.
You got to give me 2 passes because I do want the purple jersey as well.
No.
No, you can buy that white on white jersey that they had for Christmas like a decade ago with the white numbers on the white background, which was the worst. Because I couldn't see anybody's numbers, man. I need some contrast.
And it's kind of hard, especially for a guy like in your position, in your situation.
You know what? If I had better eyesight,
well,
then it'd be okay. But I need some contrast. So you want a pass to get a purple one?
Yeah, just a little bit. You know, I was told that purple looks good on my dark skin, so I gotta rock with that, especially with this cowboy hat. Just imagine me going to a game like, look out!
Shout out Prince Rogers Nelson. I'll allow it.
I'm still trying to determine if that's Chris Arnold.
It's not Chris Arnold.
You got to confirm that.
Chris Arnold does not sound that nasally.
Yeah. Well, when he's still promoting that 3 for 12, is it 4 for 12 or 3 for 12 now, Kendrick? I can't keep up no more.
Whatever, them tenders tight, man. Those tenders are tight though.
No, Chris Arnold's a baritone. This guy's whoever's that voice was. That was not Chris Arnold.
Well, Uncle Sean, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
Not unless Tovash has some questions for you before we let you go.
I mean, as long as he doesn't ask the question, I'm not going to answer.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I may have an idea of what that question.
may
be.
You already know where it's going. Hey, I was wondering, Tovash, you walk back up. Oh, there she is right there. Did you want to say hi to Skylar?
No.
Oh, okay.
Let Skylar make it with her family. She has that whole thing going on.
Yeah, she's too busy giving the Tovash anyway. Doing the game.
She's been dealing with the 2 divorce situation. So
wow, you just put us stuff right in the street.
No, you don't want that. Hi, Skylar. Oh no, she probably
want to draw attention to Skylar. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to say hi. I mean, she apologized to me last year, so I'm good.
For all the flopping.
Ouch!
That was a bad first quarter.
Ouch.
Man, come on.
Ouch.
That was a bad first quarter. Oh, can I give you a suggestion?
Yeah.
You may want to run it up the flagpole a little bit. But the audio from your microphone in the building, so the people behind you, so all this area right here, it's hard to hear you.
Yeah, because the mix between the music and me.
Okay, that's me. Okay, because everybody in front of you can hear.
It's a balance. Well. Yeah, there's a weird. It's
listen. Don't get too comfortable here. We're moving.
You always say that.
We are next season. Yes, Uncle Sean, we're moving.
You might be moving.
Sean said he wants to. He's tired of downtown Dallas. Okay.
Too late, Uncle Sean.
You will be moving in the future.
Okay.
That I will agree with.
Okay, that you agree with. All right. Well, then I guess I'm stuck in Arlington another year or 2. Oh darn.
So
what's wrong with Arlington? You love Arlington. You love the college atmosphere. I'm gonna be honest with you. Arlington is starting to grow in, but I could never live out here. I could never live out here. Sure, you could. No. You're alive right now. No.
You cut hair. I mean,
I cut hair out here. I make my money here, but I can't live out here.
Oh, don't sleep where you earn your paycheck. I got you.
You know what I'm saying, Uncle Sean? I can't live out here.
You know why? Too many shorties know his address. That's why.
Yeah. Well, he has a few addresses.
No comment.
That's right.
No comment on that.
Get more P.O. boxes and fewer apartments.
Hey, I like that. Right? I like that. You might be look at him dropping down.
You're breaking up. I'm going into a tunnel.
Dropping down. All right, Uncle Sean. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
We're gonna do this again this season.
Yeah.
Probably midway.
I don't know. Depends on how bad the traffic is from the table all the way up here, but yeah, I can probably make it.
You just got to fight through a couple of Seattle players.
Number 4, that's fine
before you can get down there. But
wow.
Well, no, I mean, I wouldn't have to fight it. If I even breathe in her direction, she's going to flop. So it's fine.
Oh wow! A lot of Skylar digging going on.
I mean, everything they put up tonight went in. It was crazy.
It was crazy.
How well they shot.
And then they got worked down low. I mean, even though the rebounding advantage was toward favors the Wings, it looks like every bucket was in the paint, and it seems like that Agumbake girl was just putting in work. Man.
Yeah,
what 20 something and 18.
Yeah,
like it was.
Those sound like fee numbers from the other night.
Man,
37.
Oh, you mean she would actually accomplish her career high, right, Kendrick? Wasn't that a career high?
Yeah, that was one. That was one off her career high. That was one up below.
Yeah, that was a career high for her.
Of course it was.
My God.
I mean, I got to stop being so outspoken because it seems like a lot of players coming here and like they want to leave a good impression with me, and so they ball out. Like
Agumbake almost had a 20-20 game. God damn.
Jesus Christ.
I bring number one.
I bring number one right here.
Well, I will say this: my first full season with the Mavs.
Usually Chanae is here when she comes to town. Usually Chanae will show up.
My first full season with the Mavs, 2011, where I got to do all the games, they won the title.
Right.
This is my first full season with the Wings.
Okay, so what you said is we're gonna win the title then.
Maybe.
Okay. So I'm putting that on you because you threw that out there. So I want you to know that's on your that's on your back now. So you got to carry us.
Well, we know we're not going 44-0.
Carrying that one for 16 years.
Oh yeah, Kendrick. Well, we're gonna start a new streak. We're gonna start an undefeated on the road streak.
It's 42-2 now.
Yeah, well, we're just gonna have a good. We're better road team than we are home team. We'll get ready to start it.
Well, that's a lot of teams.
We owe Minnesota one tomorrow on Wednesday night.
A lot of teams do actually bond really well in their first long road trip.
Yeah, this is a long road trip.
You're all going through it together.
We don't play back
here.
You
don't have all the distractions of being at home. And
a 4-game road trip.
I believe that. I will say this. I'll go on the record as saying this. When this team comes home from this road trip, they will be a better team than they are today.
Well, hell, they don't play here again till the 31st.
That's what I'm saying. But they'll be a better team. They'll be locked in.
Yeah.
They'll be in sync. They will be it. This is going to be like a stress test. It's a 4-game road trip.
Yeah. Yeah,
at Minnesota, at Atlanta, at Connecticut.
That's Captain Kirk right there. As he walks by, there goes Captain Kirk. That's funny. Captain Kirk walks by and says, "I don't know how to get the hell out of here." The building he owns right now.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Hey, it was nice.
All right, man. Thank you so much. We'll see you again this season.
See you when I see you.
All right.
Peace.
All right, Uncle Sean.
Uncle Sean joining us. We got at Tobosh 10.
Yeah, man.
We got at Tobosh 10 here. Oh, we got you right here. If I need to, I'll give you my my other headset. Oh, apparently these were your drinks right here. Oh, that you had.
Shout out to the bartender.
Yeah, shout out to the bartender. Well, Vosh, what happened down there in the press conference, man? Can you give us some type of insight? What was the feel? What was the vibe? Next time I was gonna tell you, if you just can't get it live, just record it.
So okay. So Walt has me send them. So I'm peel back the curtain real quick.
Okay. I saw you hop on.
I go down. I hop on. Right. I'm in the corner, in the back corner.
Mm-hmm.
And the moment I press the link, I can the whole room.
You could hear us.
The whole room
I thought that was gonna happen.
And it's just like Walt. It's Walt and Sean Heath are going. Are talking. And I'm like, oh shit! Not panic, right?
Right.
So then I turn it all the way down, but on that app, it doesn't let you turn all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
So the room was still like hearing. So I was like, abort mission.
Yeah, you good.
So I just left,
mm-hmm.
and then I'm sweating. I'm sweating like raindrops, dude. And then all of a sudden, that's when I have to just pretty much record it. So I did get 1 or 2 questions answered by Paige and Coach. But
okay. Well, as long as you recorded that,
something else.
As long as you recorded, that's good. But I meant to tell you, don't hit enter studio until they start talking.
Well, that's what I did.
When they started talking.
Well,
or when they come in the room.
When they walk in, as soon as Pam goes, well, we'll open it up to yada yada yada. Right.
Yeah.
That's when I came in.
Okay.
So I guess that's when you guys are supposed to be like quiet.
Yeah, because when you came on the screen, I was getting ready to what's the name?
Okay then. So yeah. So the next time that happens,
right?
What I'll do is I'll go live prematurely so you can see it
right
before they walk in, and then it can get pretty much it can get quiet when you see the first person walking.
I was concerned that might happen, like they would pick us up loud.
Kendrick, I was in that thing sweating bullets. Ooh, Pam gave me a look too. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I tell her, sorry about that, Pam.
Yeah. Those are the things of broadcasting. Those things we go through.
It happens. So what was the vibe in the press conference room? Is I'm gonna find the highlights.
Well, when you get your ass kicked the first two home games, usually the vibe isn't that bad. But I'll tell you this. So one of the reporters had asked Paige a question, right?
Oh no.
But when he was asking the question, it was a stat sheet type question.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody had to look down at the stat sheet, right? And Paige frowns up. And then she gives me a look like, what is this dude asking? And I give Paige a look like,
the other ear.
I
think it's the other ear.
I give Paige a look like, I don't know what he's asking. But pretty much it was a question of 3-point shots and lack thereof of when it comes to making them, and where in the hell is Enrique when it comes to shooting 3-point shots, especially in your home gym, dude. Like that part right there is mind-boggling to me.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tovas, when a team in the first half shoots damn near 80% from three, and you shooting in the team, that's pretty much the reason why you're down 17 points. so yeah. And plus my girl Ogumake getting it done. She almost had a 20 piece. 23 points, 19 rebounds, just doing work all day. But it is what it is. 0-2. Next up, probably another hot L against Minnesota. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Paige I'm pretty sure Fee probably saying, "Damn, I get barbecue chicken again." Boy.
Twice in 1 week. Barbecue chicken.
Boy, we got some barbecue chicken. Got some more barbecue chicken. Yeah, man. Listen, it's gonna be. Listen, this team has to get to know one another. The rotations are flimsy, so the coaching staff's got to get to know how the players are. Uncle Sean was right before the show started. Took long to get some of the starters back off in there. Charles was done. She provided a spark plug, but she couldn't score. They basically wasn't guarding. She wasn't doing much on the offensive end. Ty Harris, same thing. So it's gonna be a little sketchy on the offensive end. Like I said, I did like the defensive end, how it looked in the second half. Like I said, it got the lead down to 3. But listen, too much. When you don't score like in the first and second half, when you don't score in periods of time, Tovas was like 5 or 6 minutes of time in either half where you can't score. It puts pressure on your defense. You can't hold up for that amount of time. And that's what happened. Seattle eventually got it going late in both halves and pulled away.
It looks like they were playing with their food as they allowed the wings to kind of get back in it a little bit. I was standing right next to Wall, and I was like, look, that's a 9-0 run right there. A quick 9-0 run in the last like 40 seconds.
Right.
Before
you see it in spurts with this team. Like you see it, you like, okay, if they just had 1 or 2 more good players, they could get this thing. This thing could get on track. Could get going.
They're gonna have to find whether it's through next off season or through trade. They're gonna have to find an inside game. They're gonna have to find a forward, a big that can get some.
Deja Kelly might need to be on the horn. Something we might have to find a way to get that.
Because
they need another guard off the bench.
She is good to look at. Go ahead.
They need another guard off the bench
because it's too many times they don't have any inside. You're getting what you can from what's the name? Hines.
Yeah.
And
she's small. She's too small though.
But she's short. Yeah, she's small. Same thing with Smith, but they're small. They're undersized, and you can see it on the floor. When you look at Fee first game, you look at Agumake second game, they're just doing whatever they want. It's no challenge. And that's basically how they get both games with one. You're gonna see it again in Minnesota, again with Fee again. But you're gonna have to listen. I'm gonna say this. Listen, I want to congratulate. I don't know if you heard me. I'm gonna congratulate Enrique. Tovash, I don't know if you walk outside and look to the east part of the campus, you'll see the tallest building in Arlington, responsible by Enrique. Building that in 2 hours time. I want to congratulate you for that. I never knew somebody I never knew a construction site can build a building so tall it could be seen for miles and miles wide in 2 hours time. But she damn sure did that. She was god awful tonight, and she will be better. But you saw the pictures I was putting up there. She was bad. She did not help her team. People was talking about, why did Coach CK didn't put on the floor because she was god awful. She was god awful, and it started.
You can't pull Enrique. That's a no.
Yeah, but she was god awful. I know. Listen, I understand she didn't play a lot in the fourth, but she didn't help herself throughout this game. Yeah, but hopefully she get herself together. But tonight she did not help a basketball team.
What's the name? Monday. What's the name?
Monday.
Yeah, well, it's not a ladies' night, so we can't play that music tonight. We'll just go with
she did not have a basketball team tonight. She did not have a basketball team tonight. I think she was trying to hunt fouls also and wasn't getting calls and got frustrated, and then just started jacking up bad shots, and it went downhill from there.
Yeah, there was one sequence when she got. I think she thought she got touched a little bit, and then of course she did not get the foul, and she instantly fouled.
Oh yeah, and she got a tech off that one.
Rang up for the technical.
She got a tech off that one.
Yeah, so when you get frustrated like that, I mean, it happens. But when you get frustrated like that, sometimes you got to just pull yourself to the side. We also saw it with Skylar Diggins when she didn't get a call, and what I say, I said she pulled a Luka, she didn't get back on defense, and then there goes Enrique down the court. But at the same time, I mean, Enrique needs to be able to be more professional when it comes to talking to the referee, communicating that you got fouled, not showing them up, not yelling at him, and then of course getting your sea legs under you when it comes to making shots. She had an overall piss poor game, and this is her second at home. When you of course, and you can't shoot the 3 points, the 3 ball well, 6% on the season,
right?
6.2% on the season is shooting the 3 ball. So at home, this is at home. So yeah, I mean, I think she's deferring a little bit to Paige, a little bit too much.
I think Paige is deferring a little bit too much to Enrique.
And somebody has to be able to make shots and be held accountable for losses, and you cannot put that on your rookie.
Well, yeah, and it's like Uncle Sean just said. We saw this with Luke and Kyrie at the beginning when they got here. The deferring to each other, like they don't want to step on each other's toes. That and it's like Uncle Sean. That could take about 9 or 10 games for them to get that part right.
That's when you
go ahead. And really tell you, I thought she was gonna get kicked out of this game because in the end of the first half, if you didn't notice, at the end of the first half, she kind of knocked the ball. The referee looked for the ball and she kind of took the ball. I'm talking Enrique, and knocked it into the mid court, into the mid strike over there. Kind of knocked it away from the ref. I said, "Oh, she may get tossed from this because you can't show up. You can't. That's a no. Especially in the W, you can't throw the ball away from the ref." So she was out of her head. She was frustrated, but her play didn't help her anyway in doing this game either.
Hey, Raven.
Yeah, as we see some of the staff here, the CPC for the Wings.
Tierra McCowan.
Yeah, look at her. She came out there and got some blocks and stuff tonight.
Damn.
She got some run tonight, Kendrick.
Damn, my weed do look good. It look good, yeah, man. I'm glad I'm out here to show it.
She did have a real productive second quarter right there that kept the Wings in the game, and that was one of the questions that was asked by the media member downstairs. Is can she keep it going? Because man,
it's a tough question.
Little now.
It's a tough question to ask. So who's all in the press conference?
It was Paige on my right, camera right, and then Coach in the middle, and then Maddie.
Maddie was there. I wish I could got there, man. Maddie had a very strong performance tonight. She had big shots.
She had a very strong second half. First half she was tied off.
Well, yeah, a lot of people got off for the first half. Kendrick, why don't you run down the stats and facts while we while we got you here.
All right, I wouldn't mind more after this 79-71 dub by the Seattle Storm, improving their record to 1-1.
It sounds so disgusting when you say it like that.
The Wings fall to 0-2. Okay, let's get to the stats and facts. Brought to you by, I'm gonna say, Walt Chisholm and Tobias, my guy Tobias at the PPC. Let's get down to it.
PPC right. Live with a media credential.
With Uncle Sean, proud of you, Tobias. Oh yeah, the Wings. The Wings.
Too bad you're not proud of the basketball team that just played.
Yeah, you had to drive all that way to keep catching hot air, but it is what it is. But the Wings shot the street. The Wings. That's high.
Hey, but when you put it that way, Kenny, that man had to leave his house to come over here and get this hot air real quick. He could have stayed at home.
All right, man. The Wings shot 37% from the field to the Storm, who shot 41%. So neither one's good percentage wise. But here's the tale of the tape, Tobias. The Wings were 4 of 19 from 3. 4 of 19, that's 21%. Meanwhile, I said before, in the first half, the Storm shot over 80% from 3. They tapered down to 9 of 15 from 3. They shot 60%. Still just shooting the lights out. That basically was the game right there. That high 3-point shooting. Free throws. Both teams were poor. The Wings were 68%. They were 13 of 19. Meanwhile, the Storm was 63%. They were 12 out of 19. Rebounds, like Tobias said before, was the advantage. Wings 44-37. Offensive rebounds also advantage Wings 13-7. Assists, advantage Storm. They moved the ball well in this game, especially for the open 3-point shots. 25-19 favor of the Storm. Steals 7-6 in favor of the Storm. Also blocks 7-5 in favor of the Wings. Total turnovers. This is a statistic. Unfortunately, the Wings were favored in. They committed 15 turnovers in this game, giving up 19 points to the Storm. Meanwhile, the Storm committed 12 turnovers, giving up 12 points to the Wings. Fast break points, advantage Storm, 15-9. Points in the paint, advantage Storm. Ding ding again, 38-32. Largest lead for both teams. The Seattle Storm had a 17-point lead. The Wings did have a lead only by 3. Let's get to the box score, if you will. Hines Allen, Misha Hines Allen, 26 minutes. She was god awful. She was 2 of 9 from the field. She did have 9 rebounds, but only 4 points. She was a -7 in this game. Had 3 turnovers and 4 fouls, 2 blocks and a steal in this game. But she did rebound the ball great. 9 rebounds. 3 of her rebounds were offensive rebounds, so she was doing on both ends. Smith, 18 minutes. She was 4 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Also, she had 4 boards in this game. She also had 2 turnovers. She was a -14, but she finished up with 12 points. Marike, 27 minutes. We told a story about her. God awful in this game. Only 8 points. She was a -15. 2 rebounds in this game. She didn't have an assist. So I'll let you know how bad it was. She was steady jacking. 2 of 14 from the field. 1 of 8. 1 of 8 from 3. 3 of 4 from the free throw line in 27 minutes a game. Dejanay Carrington, they're playing many minutes, only played 19. Guess Coach CK still filling out his rotation. She was 2 of 8 from the field, 0-2 from 3. She had 5 boards in this game, 1 steal. She was a -17, had 2 turnovers, only had 4 points. And Paige Beckers, 37 minutes, 7 of 14 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. She had 5 boards, 8 assists in this game. 2 steals and a block, had 3 turnovers, did commit 5 personal fouls, but she was a plus 2 in this game, had 19 points. Maddie Seacrest, Walt's favorite player, 29 minutes, she was 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 0-2 from the free throw line. She finished up with 4 rebounds, she was a +4 at 12 points. Tiara McCowan, 15 minutes, she was 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 9 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 blocks in this game, 10 points. She was a +6. Ty Harris, 22 minutes, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. She had 3 assists, 1 rebound, 2 plus 6. Had 3 turnovers though, had 2 points. Had Charles only 7 minutes in this game. She had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, a minus 1, and had no points. And JJ, no points, a minus 4, only had 1 minute, just clocked garbage time, or 1 from the field in the game. Let's move on to the Seattle Storm. Clark, 36 minutes. She was 2 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. She had 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal, 6 points. She was a plus 10 in this game. Excuse me. A good. What my phone you on? Gabby Williams, 39 minutes. She was 7 of 13 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3. She had had 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. She was a plus 10, had 17 points. Magbar, 28 minutes, 3 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. She had 8 rebounds in this game, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block in this game, had 7 points as a plus 2. Skylar Diggins, 36 minutes. She was 6 of 16 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. She had 9 assists, 1 rebound, 1 block. She was a plus 13. Had 21 points in this game. And my bFb DFW player of the game, Agumake. Yeah, she did it tonight. 35 minutes. She was 10 of 21 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. She had 18. It took a very rebound. She had 18 rebounds on 23 points. She was a plus 13. He only had 3 turnovers. He had 2 assists and 2 steals and 3 assists in this game. Yari, 13 minutes, 0 of 5 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. She had no points. She was a minus 6. Malonga, the second round pick in the draft this past year, 1 minute, 1-1 from the field, had a rebound, had 2 points. She was a minus 2. And Wheeler, 11 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. She had 1 rebound. She had 3 points and a block and walk. That is the bFb DFW stats and facts of the game. Brought to you by me, myself, and I. Also, big shout out to Agumake for her big time play. My bFb DFW player of the game. Whoa, back to you.
Sure, it sure seems like your bFb player is always somebody on the other team.
Well,
somebody doing this somebody's doing a DFW pregame show. I mean pre and post game
hey,
show.
we all are fair on this show. We got to be fair. Listen, she earned that spot. She gets the spot. She gets the call.
Hey, what did Rosie Perez tell you in White Man Can't Jump? Sometimes when you win, you actually lose, and sometimes when you lose, you actually win. So it's okay to pick. It's okay to pick one of our players in a loss.
Ain't she on drugs?
Is where I'm going with
that?
No, don't you put that on? Don't you put that on my Puerto Rican mommy?
I just thought I heard someone.
No, don't you put that on my Puerto Rican mommy?
Somewhere. But anyway, so
Sham, I don't deserve that. That's the second time I'm gonna say it tonight. I really don't deserve that one. I am not a curse.
No, yeah,
you said I was a curse for the Rangers. You said I was a curse for the Rangers, and the Rangers came out and won the next game, so that's not true.
And then they lost.
I go hard for the Stars. Look where that got them. I mean, got them to the Western Conference Finals.
Tovash, a broke clock is right twice a day, so don't dream too much of that.
Hey, Murphy say even the sun shines on the dog's ass every now and then. Wesley Snipes said that the White Man Can't Jump. I need to watch that movie. Got too many references. We going to see.
He may be implying by himself in them taxes. He may be out of touch again.
Stop it, man. What you got, Vash?
Kendrick, wow. I want to give a big shout out real quick to the CPC and the Wings fans, dude.
Just shut up tonight.
They came out.
Was it more in the building than was the first game?
Yes, it was. Yes. It was like the upper levels up here.
It
was packed.
I'm
wondering Friday night the rain might have had something to do, because right when the game started, it started to pour down raining, and that might have derailed people from coming on the debut.
It was awesome. I mean, just back here, I got to see Ronnie Coleman, the ex bodybuilder.
A lot of stars here tonight. Yeah. Wembyamba, Dirk.
Wemby was here. Dirk was here.
You had a lot of. Well, Tyrese Maxey was here on opening night. Right. But you had a lot of WNBA players in the house tonight that weren't playing. You had some college players that were in the house tonight. It was just a real fun night tonight.
We just need to keep that support going, y'all. Because I mean, one thing. What
my God.
Sham say she had to said it was crowded. I ordered food and missed the third quarter.
We know Sham's going to the food court.
Sir.
I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that.
I know exactly what I meant about it.
Well, Kendrick, hold on. They do have good damn food here at the CPC.
I like the chicken tenders.
Shout out to the chicken tenders, the popcorn.
Yeah, what the F do you mean by that shit? What the F do you mean by that, fam? What are you trying to say?
You know exactly what I mean.
I'm trying to figure out what are you trying to say?
You know exactly what I mean, damn it.
Yeah, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
You know exactly what I mean, damn it.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah, you know exactly.
No,
you gotta ask the question, but you know the answer.
Hey, bro, the food is good though.
She said I had to get my play. Yeah, I had to get. All right, Sham, did you come with the basketball team, or you had to? Or you came by yourself? Or was Pops here tonight? Did we miss Pops? Was Pops in the building?
She probably came with a team because there were
teams it was I kept seeing Mesquite on the board.
It was teams everywhere.
You better not be pissed off.
The Lincoln State Championship team was on the court tonight.
The what?
The Lincoln Girls State Championship team. It was all girls tonight. All girls teams everywhere.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. Think about it. You didn't see not one boys team. It was all girls teams here.
I didn't know. I kept seeing Mesquite, but I didn't think of Sham.
Rockwall was here.
Yeah.
Some Mesquite teams were here. Lincoln was here. I saw
it was high school night.
Yeah,
okay.
Sam's got some good film to look up. Say this was you not doing a basketball court. You got something out of it.
Yeah. Well,
eat before you come, Sam. Eat before you come.
What? Huh? What? What? Where's the show going? Where's the show going? She got kids. She's got kids. Where's this going?
I'm sorry. Wait. Any other time you eat after that situation?
Spell
before you come to the CPC.
Sue, spell that word. Spell that word. Spell that word.
Well, Sham, you fine, baby. You didn't miss much. It felt like Seattle won wire to wire, so you didn't miss much.
All right, man. Well, that's gonna do it for us here, man. We've covered all our bases here tonight.
All right, guys. Next up, the Minnesota Link. Before we get on up out of here, that'd be on Wednesday night. Tip off will be at what, 7? That'd be 7. Yeah, 7 tip, and hopefully there will be a pregame show. I mean, my goodness, the day I had, man, I was literally blowing it out.
Will that game be televised at all?
Yeah.
Not Ion, but like, will the game be televised? Like, is it ESPN2? Is it ABC? What kind of?
I think that it could. I think we might have
it's probably gonna be on channel 29.
I was saying it might be an Ion game. Just be prepared.
Or the KFAA.
That might be an Ion.
Like you're talking about.
Well, if it's Ion, it's gonna be foggy.
Oh Lord.
If it's Ion, we're gonna be watching the stars.
Right, because the Stars play on Wednesday, so that's what I'm saying. So they might be, they might not get Channel 8. They might get Ion.
Well,
or is the game on, or is it on T? Are those games on TNT?
Yeah, the Western Conference Final should either be TBS TNT, some Turner Network, or of course ESPN.
Well,
they have the right to hockey.
The Dallas Wings also was on NBA TV tonight.
Yes, they were.
So
they okay. So like the Wings should have a lot of the Wings should have a lot of KFAA Channel 29 or the NBA Network, NBA Channel type games.
I
this
think
year
it'll be KFA.
Just because. So yeah,
I got feeling it's gonna be KFA.
Yeah. Well, we shall, and then they play again on Saturday at 2:00. So that one we'll just have to do we'll just have to do a later that night type recap.
I mean, what do you think? We really big losers right here watching every game every time, no matter what. Think we're that big of losers.
Yeah, we are. All right, man. So we will. We'll be back Wednesday night. But until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, then we'll see you around live. This
already said have a good night. You already go. We'll see you on Wednesday, Shan.